Democrat Virginia Governor Ralph Northam speaks out following Monday's pro-gun rights rally in the state's capital. In a statement, Northam thanked Richmond officials and city planners for de-escalating what he claims could have been a volatile incident. He also praised activists for remaining peaceful with their demonstrations against the strictest new set of gun control measures. The Virginia Citizens Defense League took their annual Lobby Day rally to the Capitol Square earlier in the day to defend the Second Amendment. Meantime, One America's Jack Posobiec was at Monday's event and got to speak to one of the sheriffs in attendance. Let's listen in.
Sheriff, what brings you out to Richmond today?
Well, I'm here to support all these other thousands of law-abiding citizens who are exercising their Second Amendment rights and trying to express to this legislature that we don't need further gun laws.
Now, what are your thoughts on the current slate of gun laws that are proposed right now?
None of them are necessary, and none of them will have the impact that they hope they will. We don't need further gun restrictions on high-capacity magazines or so-called assault weapons. We don't need gun registration. We don't need a one-gun-a-month bill. None of those will impact the things that they hope that it will affect. All they're doing is restricting the rights of law-abiding citizens. And to say that a person should have a 10-round capacity magazine instead of a 15 is absolutely ridiculous. A person can go into a gun-free zone with 3 10-round magazines and slaughter 30 people the same as he could with 2 15-round magazines before law enforcement or a good guy with a gun could arrive there. So we need less gun-free zones, and we need more freedom to carry guns and defend themselves by our law-abiding citizens and deal with the criminals accordingly. That's what we need more of.
Now, we saw obviously a lot of pressure with the rally today, huge show of support for the Second Amendment, also people coming from out of state. Do you think that'll have an effect on the legislature and the governor?
I think they are completely ignoring anything that is said today or any other day. They have their minds made up. Some would say some of them were bought and paid for by the liberal left and the overreach that we had from outside of the state pushing money to pump into elections here this past year. We're seeing the results, the consequences of those elections. What they are doing is taking the first step to pushing Virginia back solidly red in the very near future. The first example will be when Trump is reelected by Virginia landslide because of just what we're seeing here today. They're going to push back. The people are now laser focused on this issue of the Second Amendment, and they're not going to stand for it.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.